Death and grief. In India, both are now on heartbreaking public display, where a son begs for his father's body to be taken to the crematorium for his last rites, where the virus has returned at such speed it has far outpaced this country's ability to cope. Sunita mourns for her brother, just 45 years old. COVID is claiming ever younger victims. He was a hospital worker in Patna, where patients lie in makeshift wards, where every life hangs by the slender thread of an oxygen tube, in a land where oxygen is just one more fatal shortage. It breeds panic and fuels soaring black market prices. We met the family of Sanjeev Kumar. He's struggling to breathe in the back of this car. They've finally secured oxygen for him, but it proves to be too late. We have driven here and there and everywhere to find help, says his brother Rajiv. Their mother cannot be consoled. If we'd had oxygen in time, he would have survived, he says. But the hospital couldn't give him any.
Our Indian healthcare system is in crisis, I would say that. We are short of oxygen, we are short of normal beds, ventilators, for that sake medicine. So there is an overall deterioration in all the sectors.
And in the country that is home to the world's biggest manufacturer of vaccine, too often there is none. In Mumbai today, crowds queued for precious doses with little regard to safe social distancing. Aid from overseas, ventilators and machines to make oxygen will arrive tomorrow. It can't come too soon for this young woman, denied a bed at a hospital in Delhi and left instead to the care of her family on the pavement outside. This is a nation in shock, crying out for help. John Ray, ITV News.
We were not prepared. As a country, we were not prepared.
इमरजेंसी केस है, बहुत लो है, बहुत ज़्यादा लो है।
सर एक बार चेक कर लो। were not prepared. As a country, we were not prepared. And it's really sad to see my mother go away because she was just 59. And she recently retired and wanted to spend some quality time with us, but all I could see is lying down on that. So that's all I.
Is the Madhya Pradesh government actually concealing data of COVID deaths? Because whereas official deaths is one number, crematoriums are flooded. Even from one crematorium, which we report from in Bhopal, there's more deaths than what is seen as the overall state's death toll.
Scary pictures at the Bhadbhada crematorium in Bhopal.
84 में गैस कांड के पीड़ित के बाद दूसरा वक्त है जो हमको देखना पड़ रहा है। उस समय मैं 9th क्लास में था। 9th क्लास के बाद आज 50 साल की एज में पहली बार मुझे दूसरा मंजर देखने को मिल रहा है। अभी तक यहाँ 30 से 40 लाखें जो जलाई जाती जो भी कोविड से रिलेटेड।
And now concerns are being raised on whether the state is actually reporting the correct death toll due to COVID. There were 37 COVID bodies at this single crematorium in Bhopal on Monday. The health bulletin for that day mentioned a total of 37 deaths in the entire state. Scenes at the crematorium, a clear mismatch with the COVID fatality figures from the state.
3-4 घंटे से बैठे हुए हैं। डेड बॉडी जो है कि हमारी वो रखी हुई है वहाँ पर। अब चारों तरफ जो है डेड बॉडियाँ जल रही हैं। वहाँ क्रियाक्रम करना तो कर ही नहीं सकते, इतनी जल्दी वेट करना पड़ रहा है। जितनी बॉडी है उसके हिसाब से यहाँ पे जगह नहीं, आप खुद भी देखिए।
NDTV studied the fatality figures over a period of 5 days and found inconsistencies. Sample this. On the 8th of April, 41 bodies were cremated in Bhopal under the COVID-19 protocol. But the medical bulletin that day said that there were 27 deaths because of COVID in the entire state. On the 9th of April, 35 bodies were cremated in Bhopal, 23 as per the government bulletin in the entire state. Though the government maintains that no under-reporting is taking place.
सरकार की कोई मंशा नहीं है कि किसी भी तरह की मृत्यु के आंकड़े को छुपाया जाए और वो छुपा के किसी तरह का हमें कोई अवार्ड नहीं मिलने वाला, ऐसा कहीं भी कोई मंशा नहीं।
Crematorium workers highlight their problems from running out of wood to blisters all over their hands.
100-150 कुंटल लकड़ी जा रही है डेली परमानेंट।
अच्छा, रोज के कितने जल जाते हैं?
एक रोज 40, 45, 40, 45, 30, 32 आज गाड़ी आ रही है डेली।
While Madhya Pradesh is battling a surge in COVID-19 cases and lockdown, the dead and the kin are crying for a decent cremation. In the second wave of pandemic, crematoriums are clearly flooded. But if you see the government bulletin, the administration is clearly fudging with the data. In Bhopal, with camera person Rizwan Khan, Anurag Bari for NDTV.